All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. We've got Veronica and Cassie from the fabulous GlamSkanks. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hey!
You know we love you guys. You know
we
that.
love you guys.
No, seriously, we only want the best for you, so we're going to push you today like there's no tomorrow. Everybody knows Ron Russell blows smoke up no one's ass, and I tell always the truth. I never lie to anybody out there. If you don't go and listen to these girls perform, you're dead.
They're awesome.
Because if you don't bang your foot and jive around and get into it, you're dead.
Don't use jive because that means it sounds a little dated. Like say like rock out or something.
Jive. Listen, I'm from Doris Day and Johnny Mathis Day. What the fuck do you want? I mean, I'm old. I'm supposed to use my old cool. They don't use cool anymore.
Yeah, we can use
How
cool.
about groovy?
No, not groovy. I don't think they use
We
groovy.
like groovy.
I like groovy.
We like groovy.
Groovy in my day was the ultimate. And you girls are groovy. Let me tell you, so groovy. There's no higher compliment than groovy.
There it is.
There you go. So first of all, let's do some
Meanwhile,
official.
like he's a kid, right? This old
we have
part
to do.
next to me.
I know I'm old too. We have to do like our regular like introduction, so you guys know Ron. So say hi.
Hi, honeys. my sweetie pies.
And then we got the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
GlamSkanks, welcome back.
Did you ever hear them, Chad?
Yeah, they did the show before. He heard them.
But he didn't hear their music.
Yeah, I did.
Before.
Oh, he's able to hear the music too?
Yeah.
I'm never able. They play
Bonus.
music. We don't get it. It goes out in the air. Nobody. So I have to lie and say, oh, that was a good song. And I ain't doing that.
He's heard, but he heard you guys live, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't care.
So we have a chat room full of people. Say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hi.
And they want to know what's on the art on the wall on the back. So what's the art on the wall on the back? Is one of them a movie poster?
We got the poster from the David Bowie Ziggy
Oh,
Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Unfortunately, we have my fiance's Dungeons and Dragons map.
That's cool.
Yay, fiance. That's freaking hilarious.
When are you getting married?
Sometime next year, about a year from now. Haven't really.
He doesn't mind that you're going to be traveling all over and you're going to be one of the most famous bands in the world and you're going to have thousands of people just adoring you. Is he going to feel left out?
He does the same thing, actually, and his band's great, too. So he's already planning tours around the same time we are.
Oh, that's
So
good.
then-
Oh, wait. Tell us what's his band so we can, like, give him a shout-out.
They're called the Brothers Collective. It's him and his two younger brothers. They all play and sing. They're kind
What
of
kind
like
of music is it?
kind of country, but more like towards the Eagles, I would say. It leans
Oh,
towards
wow.
kind of vibe. Yeah.
I
They're really
like
good.
that.
That drummer is so beautiful. I can't stop looking at her face. I really mean it. You are so beautiful. You're
Thank
beautiful
you.
too, Pinky. But she looks just like my cousin Bertha, who has passed away. My cousin Bertha was the most gorgeous girl. When we were kids, we used to walk down the street. Guys used to turn around and go, hey, baby. Cars would drive by, and they had horns in those days that went, woo, 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 woo. And
Yeah.
they'd blow. She was a beauty, and you look like her.
Actually,
So-
I'm getting
so
text
much.
messages. Everybody says that you guys look great. And actually, it's Czar Drew's birthday in the chat room, and he's a big David Bowie fan.
Right.
And so the fact that you've got Ziggy Stardust, like, that's a really cool thing. And he, like, totally, like, digs it.
Czar, you
And
should listen to their music.
He will listen to it because we're going to be playing some of it.
They
in a
are
little
so
bit.
good. I mean, they're so professional. There's not a mistake or a mess. You know how some of these groups think and they cover it up? Not this group.
So first of all, you
Each
guys,
one,
we
wait,
saw
hang
that.
on, I'm not finished. Each one individually is like probably the best performer you have. Now combine that together and you've got a cocktail, my dear.
Absolutely.
Oh.
What a cocktail.
So first of all, we want to give shout outs to, because the rest of the band, we want to give a shout out to Allie and Millie. And
Yeah.
they're not
Sorry
here.
they're not here. They're sweeties too.
We love them, and we want to say that we were at the Adam Ant concert, you guys, in Philadelphia. It was about, I don't know, maybe like a month ago, and the GlamSkanks opened for Adam Ant, and it was fabulous to watch them live in concert because they don't act like, you know, young ladies like you would think, like a young band who doesn't really know what they're doing. They seemed like they were seasoned pros. The music was really, really good.
They are seasoned
Everybody
pros.
came afterwards to go meet them, and they had a big line of people like taking pictures and stuff. And it was very, very exciting. And they're on Twitter, you guys. It's at GlamSkanks. And now they're getting ready to travel to the UK to open up for Adam Ant in the UK. So yay and congratulations.
And I bet you Adam, I don't know why Adam Ant has you going with him again, because I enjoyed your show better than his. No, I mean it. I think Adam Ant is over. You know, it's time to take off the pirate uniform and float away. But you girls are young and new and fresh and exciting and entertaining. I mean, he did like, tired stuff. It's old. It's not working. So I
can't say that.
No, but listen, I only tell the truth on this show. I don't bullshit. I don't like people who do that Hollywood shit. Darling, you're divine. Let's do lunch.
I actually agree with him. Like, okay, I think that Adam Ant, in his time, he was a great talent, and I get that he can sell out. He can sell out big things and stuff because he was so famous, and he does sell it out. And congratulations to him and everything. But I way more enjoyed actually you guys. I would have liked it if he opened up for you, and that way you guys would have been the headliner, and you would have played longer.
In a couple of years, he might.
Oh, no.
But they have to say nice about Adam.
No, he was nice. It was a great show. He puts on a great show.
And my dear friend Eileen Shapiro is going to kill me when she sees me. Because she follows, you know Eileen, right?
Oh, they know Eileen.
She follows Adam all over the world. She's his biggest fan.
There's somebody in the chat room says that they saw you in New York and they loved you.
Yeah, they're great. Probably at the Monster. Were you at the Monster? Did we miss you when you came to New York?
Yeah, we were, no. Yeah, we were at the Monster. Yeah, we were.
At the Monster, but it was a midnight show?
Wasn't it? Yeah, it was midnight, right?
Yeah.
So that's not good for us. We live in Pennsylvania.
It's a long drive back.
And it's 145 miles.
Well, we can't stay over because we have 2 dogs and we can't be gone.
Right,
we can leave them a long time, but we can't leave them overnight.
We're committed to our kids.
So,
but I wanted to go to that show. It would have been a lot of fun.
So I want to find out though, kind of first of all, since Cassie is new and everything. So Veronica, how did you guys find Cassie? Because you had the drag queen dude,
They found her in heaven because she's an angel.
And how did you guys find her? Do you do no, I don't even know how you do. Do you do a Craigslist post? Do you how do you find a drummer, a badass drummer for a band?
It actually worked out perfectly. Millie has been playing in bands with Cassie since they were teenagers.
Since we were young. Yeah. We're both from San Francisco, and we both moved out to LA to pursue music, and we kind of, went our own directions musically. But then we eventually came back together, and that's how I met up with these guys, because she was already playing with them.
That's what a cool, not to knock it or anything, but that's a pretty good gig to come into a new band and go and open up for Adam Ant. That's not a normal, that doesn't happen for most people. Most people
Most people don't play drums like she does.
I'm actually pretty good friends. Do you know Bobby you know who Bobby Blotzer is? He's the drummer for Rat. I don't know, because Rat's way before your time, but he's been on the show a couple of times, and he's a really cool guy. And so I always like drummers because I think drummers are cool. And I always wanted to play drums when I was little, but my parents were like, no way, we're not going to put in a drum set. And, you can play the violin or some other shit. And I was like, fuck that. I don't want to do that.
If you play the drums, you'll do drugs.
No, that's not true.
That's what they said years back in my day, because Gene Krupa, who was one of the best.
He's my favorite.
Okay. I know Gene Krupa. I don't know him. I know he was such a dope addict. He used to shoot up major stuff before he played. He couldn't possibly hit those drums as quickly without being loaded. So he started the stigma of being every drummer does drugs, otherwise they can't play. Now I know you don't do drugs.
No.
You better knock us. I'll beat the shit out of you if you do.
Yeah, that always makes the great bands fall. So just make sure you have fun, but be safe.
No, they're clean girls. These girls are not tramps or drug addicts.
Places.
They're nice girls.
So do you guys have a ton of groupies? I know that you're engaged and everything, Veronica, but do you guys have a ton of groupies yet, that are following you around? I know people want pictures with you guys because it's 4 really hot girls, and everybody wants to. Who wouldn't want to be in a picture with 4 hot girls? But do you guys get do guys send their underwear, or girls send their underwear, throw it on stage and all that shit yet?
Maybe at the drummer, because if I was the girl, I'd throw my panties at her in a minute. I would.
Not yet. No.
They said they saw you at Berlin in New York City, the people in the chat room.
That one was a really fun one, too. That was another one that Eileen helped us out with. That was a really fun show.
Eileen's awesome. We love her to death.
Eileen Shapiro?
We actually,
she only wants to go to bed with me. And she keeps telling me over and over again. I said, but I'm gay and I'm married to Jimmy. She said, he doesn't have to know. I said, but Jimmy's your dear friend and my dear friend. You know, I mean, we're together. She said, I don't care. She said, I'm going to get you before one of these days. I'm going to get you in bed without Jimmy knowing. She's kidding, of course. I wonder. You know, Eileen.
We actually went on a paranormal investigation with her and Ricky Rebel and the Queen of the Paranormal at an insane asylum in Long Island, and we put the video up, and it's got 75,000 plays in 2 days. It's like really cool, like because everybody's got their own fan base. Everybody who's in it's got a fan base, so everybody's like watching.
And we look like the weirdest thing in the world. Me, the old goat, Ricky Rebel in high heels and blue hair and eyeshadow, and of course Eileen with her multicolored hair and her tits that go from here to across the street. And then she had to have sequins on her boob. One boob was all sequins, and it looked like a missile. I swear.
Actually,
it sparkled like a missile. So I said, Eileen, what size jugs are those? She said, they're not as big as you think. I said, why? She said, a 38 triple D. I thought,
actually, you guys would like Ricky Rebel. Ricky Rebel,
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
good.
do rock music. He does more like dance pop, but they consider him like a glam rock artist. He has blue hair. He wears like guys platform. He showed up at McDonald's. We all met at McDonald's, and he showed up in like 6-inch platform heels, you know, to go crawling through windows at this like insane
McDonald's
asylum
on Long
with leather pants, you know. And,
on Long Island with like straight content.
and he's in L.A. You guys should check him out. You'd like him. He's cool.
He walked into McDonald's in his heels and stood there and spun around and put his arm up and went, "Yay!
I'm
And
here."
Everybody in McDonald's, like with their sandwiches, were like this. What the fuck he was?
So a couple of weeks ago I got an email, and it wasn't from it was from some kind of a blog. I don't know what the blog was, but in it was like, check out Bad Bitch, the new GlamSkanks video, and it was like #1 video on some site. I don't even know what site it was, but I was so impressed because first of all, I don't know how I got on the mailing list to get that in the first place.
They got it off.
But I got this email.
They got it off a men's room toilet wall.
Yeah, right. And so I got this thing, and I got to see the Bad Bitch video, which you guys, the GlamSkanks have an album. It's called Glitter City, and Bad Bitch is like one of the really cool singles off of it. All the songs are really good on it, and so you guys have a new video, like a real video, like you could play it on MTV Video.
Oh,
yeah. Actually, just kind of a teaser. We have a full 10-minute long movie that's going to come out with Karma and Bad Bitch. And it's kind of going to be like the full story of what was happening in the Bad Bitch video.
I love it, though.
Now, at your wedding, are you going to perform with your friends? With your band?
Oh, yeah. We're going to have
in a wedding gown.
Yeah.
Right? And I can imagine what your wedding gown's going to look like. It's going to be something totally outrageous.
No, I bet it's going to be conservative.
No, I don't think she's going like those little fairy girls. She's going to go like wild and hot. Right?
Oh, yeah.
The truth.
Are you going to have a normal wedding dress and then another wedding dress to perform in, or are you going to have a wild wedding dress?
Wild wedding dress.
The dress is going to be wild. I can't
It
wear
has to.
something traditional.
I would be very disappointed if I saw pictures of you in a traditional wedding dress.
Oh, yeah. That's not
No,
me.
you have to be totally out there. Completely.
Okay,
Like
so
white satin high heel boots with buttons down the middle and like a sheeted gown where it has trails and flying and your hair's wild. And that beauty next to you is just out there banging on those drums, and the other two beauties. Come to your wedding. Sounds like it's going to be fun. Sounds like fun.
So tell us, so who individually, and I think we probably asked Veronica this last time, but since Cassie wasn't here, we want to let go. So individually, who are some of your more favorite musical influences? You can go first, Veronica, since you've probably answered it a million times anyway.
Well, definitely David Bowie.
There you go.
David Bowie and Mick Ronson. Mick Ronson's one of my all-time favorite guitar players. I love Led Zeppelin. Jimmy Page is a huge hero of mine.
Old school rock.
Oh, yeah.
Classic rock, super classic.
Yeah, all 60s and 70s stuff. I love Cheap Trick. Rick Nielsen's a really big hero of mine.
That's awesome.
Great 70s rock bands.
I love it. I actually used to
I knew Cheap Trick.
I had a clothing store in Fort Lauderdale for many years where I dressed a lot of rock stars, and Cheap Trick actually came shopping. So I've met them before. Okay, so go to you, Cassie. What do you got?
For me, actually, punk rock is pretty much my number one. any good drummers too. Not necessarily bands, but like Travis Barker is one of my favorite drummers. John Bonham is another one. So it's pretty much all across the board for me when it comes to like influences and stuff. I just like just a really good drummer.
Did you like The Damned?
Yeah, totally.
I actually there's this place in Fort Lauderdale called the Culture Room, and The Damned was coming over from England to play, and they asked me to put together a punk rock fashion show before it. I have it all on video someplace, I don't even know where, but we did a punk rock fashion show where we had because I was a clothing designer, so all the clothes are mine, but they're really, really wild clothes, and we had people on stage with drills, and on the end of the drill we had these big dildos stuck in, and they were spinning around. I mean, it was really wild.
A real class act.
No, it's not a class act.
Yeah.
It was a punk rock thing.
Did you invite the president of the United States?
It was awesome. There was thousands of people there, and it was
getting boring.
awesome.
Show's getting boring.
No, it's not.
I have to ask my sweetheart, the drummer, what's going on in your love life?
But
So beautiful, you got to have them chasing you all over.
Oh, not exactly, but yeah, just having fun right now,
In other words, she's like having fun and trying all kinds of things.
No. She's so pretty that every guy that meets her wants to date her. I know that.
Too bad. No guys here.
Do they say that the piercing tickles?
Yes, actually.
What does that mean?
Huh? The piercing tickles.
Okay.
Do any of her girlfriends say that the piercing tickles? Okay, well, if I have to explain
why
it to you.
Why are you assuming she has girlfriends?
Because she said no guys here.
She didn't mean she's gay. She meant there's no guys in the room.
No.
Take a hint, Ron. Take a hint.
Stop it. We don't out anybody.
We didn't out her. She outed herself.
She didn't out herself.
That's all right. She's a bad bitch. Yeah.
I know she's gay. That's why I love her more, because she's family. I love her. She's sweet.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do real quick. We're gonna play the little video clip of Bad Bitch that we've got. You guys, this is the GlamSkanks. They're an all-female glitter glam rock and roll band from L.A. Well, I guess L.A. and San Francisco, and they have a 2.5-minute video or whatever. Bad Bitch, and we've got Millie on bass, Allie on vocals, Cassie on drums, Veronica on guitar. By the way, Veronica is probably one of the best guitar players you will ever hear, and
fast.
And unfortunately, female guitarists don't really get their due, in the music world, like they should. I mean, I was really good friends with Lita Ford, and there are not a lot of people who when you think of great guitarists, nobody ever picks women, hardly ever, with it. And I think that as time goes on, you're probably going to go down as one of the great guitar players, man or woman, either way.
We're not lying, everybody. We sound like a bunch of bullshit artists trying to, blow smoke.
No, I was so impressed when you were doing your guitar solos. I was like, holy fucking shit.
She goes like, what the fuck is that all about?
No, it was super impressive. So, Veronica, how about Chad? Do you have the video?
I sure do.
All right, so Veronica introduced the video for us, and we're going to play it. And hang on, you guys, we're going to talk some more as soon as it's over.
All right, yeah, this is the music video for our single Bad Bitch, directed by Justin Andrew Robinson.
Yay!
Woo!
I
go, bad bitch.
All right, so that's Bad Bitch, you guys. That's on the Glitter Skanks album, Glitter City. And so, who's the guy running? Is that anybody's boyfriend through the video?
No, that was an actor that we hired. This guy Trent.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Not bad, kind of cute.
Yeah, he's kind of cute. I think that you should have used your boyfriend. That would have been fun.
We used him actually in one of our old music videos. He was in the video for Rock and Roll Skanks.
Yeah.
And we just figured he already played a sleazy guy in one of our videos. We probably should have just had somebody else do it so we didn't keep, casting the same guy.
Hey, Chad.
Because sometimes sleaze sticks.
Chad, see if you can find Rock and Roll Skank video on YouTube by the GlamSkanks.
Roger
and that way, we could see what he looks like.
So where did my Nicole Kidman lookalike go today? Your other gal, what's her name?
Allie. He's talking about Alley Cat.
Alley Cat. She looks like Nicole Kidman to me. You don't think?
She's got the same face and nose, not the same hair.
No, Nicole Kidman has old lady.
She has such nice parents. We met her parents at you guys' show, and her parents were so nice.
Her father and mother were really sweet people.
Yeah.
Nice people. We liked them a lot.
Actually, your tour manager guy was really nice, too. I talked to your tour manager guy.
Yeah. Our tour dad.
Yeah, he's coming back with us to the UK.
I love it. So you guys are going to be in the UK for 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you have any solo shows lined up there?
We do have a festival. The Dam is actually headlining it. It's the
Camden Rocks Festival. We're playing that on June 3rd.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we booked. We're playing
some club shows. We have some club shows.
Yeah, we haven't gotten the full list of gigs yet, but we're doing. We have a warm up gig on the day before we start the tour with Adam on May 4th. We're playing at the Amersham Arms, so that'll be our kind of little kickoff show.
Make sure you tweet everything that's going on, and I'll help reach, because I have about, I don't know, maybe 150,000 people who follow me on Twitter, and they're from England. We're
very big in England.
We're really big in England. We're thinking that we're going to be getting
this show is going to get a lot of hits in England.
Yeah, it'll get a lot of hits.
Lots.
Because we have
they'll be ready for you. They'll know that you're coming. The Yanks are coming.
So
coming.
So let's go. Who are some other bands that you were okay? If we could be another opening. Who's
nobody.
Who's the next one you want to open for? Oh, who the play with? Let's don't say open for. Who's the next one you want to be on share a stage with? Who would be the ultimate?
How about? No, they don't need that shit. They're ready for the big time, Jim.
Oh wait, what was the name of the video? Chad's asking me.
Rock and Roll Skank.
Oh, Rock and Roll
Skank, Chad.
Okay.
Okay, so who, if you guys could share stages with somebody, who would you want to share stage with?
We would love to share the stage with Juliette Lewis, for sure.
Oh, my God, she's awesome.
She's amazing.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do. She's the actress who was in Cape Fear when she was a kid, and she's still a big actress, but she has a band called Juliet and the Licks.
Yeah.
The Licks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like a...
Juliet and the Licks.
Juliet.
And the Licks.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say. I still haven't gotten over Skank, because in my day, a Skank was a terrible person. A Skank was like, ugh, you're going out with him? He's a real Skank. And then they named their band the Skanks, and I said...
But they're the GlamSkanks.
Don't matter what kind of Skank. That's like you when you say you're Jimmy the Shit.
No, I don't say Jimmy. I have videos called Jimmy Star is the Shit.
Oh, I can't believe it.
And it's all the famous people wearing my clothes.
What? It sends out such a negative
No,
sound.
it doesn't.
Well, I read it as when I saw the rubber thing on your arm, it said Jimmy Star is shit. And I said, no, he's not. He's
you have
really
to have
nice.
the part in there. That's all. You got to have the part in there. What are you going to do?
What made you pick Skanks? How do you even know that word? That's such an old that's a 1950s word. How'd you hear it? Where'd you get that word from?
Actually, got to go to Veronica.
Yeah, Veronica. Where'd you get it from?
Guys call women skanks all the time when they, dress a certain way or act a certain way. So we're taking it back, like the word bitch.
So what year was that you decided? What year did you decide your name?
Well, we've been a band for about 4 years, so.
So that's a recent referral, Skanks, women as Skanks.
At least for most of my life, I feel like
I can't believe that word ran around for so many years. In my day, it was a big word. Well, not for women. We would never say a woman was a skank because we were gentlemen, believe it or not. But we would definitely say,
believe it or not.
if a guy was in the neighborhood and we didn't like him and somebody said, like, what's so? He's a skank. Get the fuck out of here. He's a skank.
Okay. So now we're playing the other video. Like, how will we know which one he is? Is he the one drinking beer under the water?
How could you drink beer under the water?
The camera.
In the car.
And in the
He
car.
steps out of the car.
Around.
What talent? He drinks beer under the water.
He's got the camera?
Yeah, the one drinking beer under the water is not my fiance, no.
Is it the one holding the camera, your fiance, with the long hair?
Yeah.
Okay, we just saw him.
He's dark with dark hair.
He looks like a rock star, too.
Right?
There, him.
He's cute. I approve.
Actually, you guys both have big hair. You make kind of like a cool big hair, couple.
You could he's very cute.
That's not him. That's a girl.
I saw the other shot.
Okay.
He's very cute.
Okay, so now we got to like...
Oh, look at him. Yeah, he
next video
looks Italian. Is he Italian?
Yes.
I knew it. Paisano.
Okay, so let's go...
Like me. Gorgeous men, the
Go
Italians.
back to Cassie, though. So, Cassie, what kind of women do you
like?
like?
And the Italians are good lovers.
I'm not picky. I don't...
No, like, do you like... Well, I mean, there's all different kinds of lesbians. You have lipstick lesbians, and then you kind of have, like, the trucker lesbians and the golfer lesbians. So what kind of, like, lesbians do you like?
To be honest, I like more of the androgynous type.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're like a bad little boy.
Do you like that model? What's that girl who was on Orange is the New Black? The model?
Oh, Ruby Rose? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, she's hot.
She's totally hot.
Yeah. Rose, yeah. I think she's hot, too.
So you like see, in my day, we used to call them drag butchers or 18-wheelers because they parked their 18-wheeler outside the gay bar. And they used to walk in with men's shoes, men's pants, a white man's shirt, and a black vest over it. And that was the day of the dyke. That was like she was the one, like butch, real truck driver. She'd have a cigarette hanging out of her mouth, pack of Camels underneath her T-shirt on her shoulder. And she'd walk in and all the femmes would faint and melt. And that bull dyke, she used to walk out with the most gorgeous girls in the world, girls that straight guys would kill for.
Wow.
Well, because she was so damn butch and so drag. I mean, totally like sexy. They were gorgeous.
Do you know who Jenny Shimizu is?
I don't know.
Okay, look up Jenny Shimizu. Jenny Shimizu was in this movie called Foxfire in the 90s, and it's basically like about this group of girls where a teacher sexually assaults like one of the girls, and Jenny Shimizu and Angelina Jolie fight back, and they become these big bad bitches.
What do you think about Angie?
Hang on, wait. And Jenny Shimizu and Angie dated for like a long time in real life. Then after they made this movie, she was like a supermodel, Jenny Shimizu, for Calvin Klein and all these people, and now she's like really famous. But she's also a mechanic. She like builds motorcycles. But she's really hot and cool. Like you should just look her up just to see who she is. And
Angie slept over our house once. Angie was my daughter Deirdre's schoolmate. They went to kindergarten together, first and second grade at El Rodeo School in Beverly Hills. And we moved to New York, and then years later we moved back to Beverly Hills. And who walks in the door but this piece of ass that I could not believe was Angie Voigt. She was only 14 and built with that rack, those lips. She was exactly as she is now. And my daughter Deirdre was standing next to her, flat-chested, skinny like a rail. I couldn't get over it. I said, "Oh my God, Angie, what'd you swallow?" She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Look at you, your bumps and lumps all over, but beautiful, gorgeous girl." She was maybe 12 years old.
Wow.
So I tell everybody, the lips are real, the boobs are real, everything on Angie's real. Nothing is shot in there, believe me, and she's sexy and gorgeous.
So who's a
wait, one more thing. And you know what I loved about her? She was androgynous in her actions. One minute she could be so feminine, and then she'd stand there and like sort of hang on her belt like a guy. She'd get butch. Yeah. And I found that very, very sexy because you like, see, if I was a lesbian, I'd go out with you first and then her second.
So wait, let's go. Like, if you could have a fun celebrity date with any celebrity like in the world, it doesn't matter that you're like married or gonna get married or whatever. This is just for fun anyway. Like, who would be like your celebrity date pick if you could go out with anybody you wanted? Both of you. I want to know from both of you guys.
What would you say?
Oh yeah, mine. I'll always reference Jared Leto. He's like,
there you go.
Jay Leno?
No, Jared Leto.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I had a stroke. I had a mini heart attack.
Did you like Suicide Squad? He's had a cool character, and I didn't think the movie was great, but it was okay.
Yeah, he was okay in that. I prefer him more like, My So-Called Life. Like,
yeah, wasn't that great?
Oh, he was so beautiful. He still is.
But the music in Suicide Squad was excellent. All classic rock. It was really good. Okay, Cassie, tell us who's like the celebrity like.
Celebrity? I don't know. That's a hard
Well, somebody that's androgynous would have to be one of the butcher girls. Half butch, half femme. Would be like.
I don't know who that is though.
Like, Angie would be one.
Yeah.
Who would be the other one?
Well, like he said, Ruby Rose. She's.
I love Ruby Rose.
Yeah, totally.
She's like in the new like XXX movie, I think, or something.
You know who else?
I mean,
you know who else? If I was a lesbian and I were young, I would pull Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
But she's
butch.
No, she's not really.
She's so butch. She's got to be gay, even though she doesn't come out. She's like a truck driver. Don't you think Jennifer Lawrence is butch? Sometimes she's feminine when they paint her up and put blonde hair on her. But Jennifer Lawrence is one sexy, gorgeous. I love her as an actress. I love her work. What do you think?
Do you even know who Jennifer Lawrence is? Do you know who she is?
Of course. Jennifer Lawrence?
No, she doesn't. Do you know who Jennifer Lawrence is?
Number one star.
She's like the blonde-haired girl from the Hunger Games.
Number one star.
Okay.
No, she doesn't watch. She doesn't. You don't really follow like pop culture at all, do you?
She's in movies for pop culture.
I don't watch TV. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the world.
I don't follow pop culture. I'm 100, but I know her from the movies.
I know, but she doesn't really like.
She shot the arrows with black hair. And then she was in that good comedy with the blonde hair like a tomato from Brooklyn. She was a riot. Fabulous actress.
What's your favorite movie? Do you like horror movies?
Yes. My favorite movie is Death Proof. Hands down, I love that movie.
Really? I know Zoe Bell. She's the car driver.
Yes,
she's blonde hair.
So badass. Yes.
Yeah, she's badass.
Story, everything. It's just an amazing movie.
Yeah.
I met all the people from it, like at a convention. I dressed a bunch of them, so it was fun. Okay, and what about you? What's your favorite horror movie?
Oh, my favorite horror movie? Oh, that's rough because I love so many of them.
Give me
I'm a
three.
big Elm Street fan.
The original.
Yeah, the original one and the third one, Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors is the one. That girl who's the bad bitch in that one, I like her a lot. She was in another movie with Keanu Reeves. The girl, she's in the third one, and she was in a Keanu Reeves movie. I forgot what it was, but like about this kid who commits suicide. I forgot her name, Denise something.
What do you think about that movie that revolts me, freaks me out? I could throw up from it. I think it's hideous. How it ever got on film, I'll never know. The Caterpillar movie with one he.
No, I haven't seen it.
No, he's talking about the Human Centipede.
Oh my! How they dared make that horrible shit! I'll never know.
Yeah, no, never.
We actually had the whole cast.
Right?
I had the whole cast on.
I would vomit, faint, and get a high blood pressure.
Do you know what it's about, Cassie? Do you know what it's about?
I think Cassie does.
Stories, isn't it like a doctor or something? And
yeah, he like sews people together. He sews the mouth of someone to the ass of someone else, all the way down. And in the third one, there's 50 people in the Human Centipede.
What kind of a sick mind?
And then when they feed the first person, and he goes to the bathroom, it feeds everybody else down the line.
that person has got to be sick in the mind, and that person has to love to rim people because that's what his head is at.
That's terrible. All right, you guys.
That's where his head is
We've only
at.
got 1 minute, so hang on.
Let's all together say, disgusting.
All right, you guys, so listen up. These are the GlamSkanks, you guys. They're going to be opening up for Adam Man. If you're in the UK, definitely go see them on tour. Follow at GlamSkanks on Twitter. Their website is glamskanks.com, and get their album Glitter City. What about, is there any revenues of a new album coming out anytime after the tour?
We plan on releasing a new album sometime by the end of the year.
Perfect.
And also, actually, we would like to say that we still have our Indiegogo to help support us on this next tour to kind of help fund things. So if anybody wants to help us in the UK, you can go to Indiegogo and fund our campaign.
And what's the name of the campaign? What's the name of it? Hang on.
No, before she does that, everybody, because of Jimmy and I, just send $1. Not more than $1. So if 1 million people send $1, we got it.
There you go. So and how do they go to do it? It's Indiegogo.com/GlamSkanks tour or something?
GlamSkanks in the UK.
GlamSkanks in the UK, you guys. So hit their Indiegogo. We got to go because we're out of time. We want to thank who set this up for us? Now I forgot.
Lee
Runchie from Chrome PR. Yay!
And the next time we see you guys, I want a hug from each and every one of you.
You guys have a safe time, but have a really good time, and thanks so much. Bye.
All good luck to you kids. Love you both.
Bye-bye.
All of you. Bye-bye. Enjoy England. It's a great country.
Yeah. Bye. All right, everybody, that was great. We had a really good time. Again, we want to wish Zarju a happy birthday next week.